Hey guys, welcome to the 16th part of Forspoken. We just saw in Cipal that people can change about Frey's views, as now we're gonna be embarking on a new adventure, trying to save Auden's father from the corruption disease from spreading further. Let's get to it.
You're the only one who can...
No, absolutely not. I am not killing another one. I will not be responsible for more pain.
I'm just saying.
No, we're done here.
I hope we're done, because we actually have to have a lot of progress to get going right now.
I'll take that as a yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to strike a nerve. It's just that you clearly care about the people here. Well, some of them at least. I didn't want you going back to New York with any regrets.
That's even if I get the chance to. If Break Bob doesn't make it, then...
Indeed, that is a complication.
But yeah, kind of a tussle between Frey and Cuff right there. Cuff really wants to persuade her to save the people, that you really care. But Frey has otherwise said that she wants to kind of get away from him. The whole type of, you know, becoming an adult age with these type of games is in full effect right now. But yeah, we can see a lot of fog around Cipal from the everything of the nightmare. And it's kind of clearing away right now. But first of all, we gotta have to check out that side quest that the Archivist gave us.
This is the place on Johidi's map, isn't it? Are you planning on retrieving her smithing gear?
Might as well while I'm here. Besides, I want to know more about Scylla and Johidi more.
So the map is in Pranoia. That's where we have to head up to. So these are Sealer's goods. They're all trying to guard it. There's 5 of them. 5 rings right now. 5 rings mean that it spells trouble. Then we have to get our Crucible out and get our setup. And most importantly, when you're actually attacking these rings, you have to always angle on these rings itself. If you're trying to angle on the body, you're not going to do much damage at all. How about close quarter combat here? Does it lock onto it? No. Okay, one more. I think one more swing level 1. Is that it? No. Just need an extra one. And this is the last one as well. We can get kind of around behind them using the parkour to run on top of them, then slice it. That makes effects, right? Yeah. Okay, both rings are gone. Let's bring this guy over here. Oh, no. We're all good.
All right, shall we start looking for this place then?
Easier said than done. Check out this map. Johidi can't draw for shit.
Well, it can't be far.
Looks like this is the place.
Well, in we go.
Chop chop. In we go. There's a lot of journals here, isn't it?
It's some kind of ledger. And Scylla's crown is the last thing on the list.
Yeah, the crown we smashed to pieces. You know, I do wonder how Johidi really feels about her old friend going batshit crazy. That's a lot of books.
Metallurgy, the history of Praenost, military tactics, and art history.
Guess she was a keen reader even back then.
Should we pass all the books to her? That must be the main quest. Let me just look around and just scan on other places as well.
A letter.
It's from Scylla, presumably before she lost her mind.
No good. Can't make out any of the writing. Shame.
And there's some notes over here as well, beside the door.
Look at all these designs. Weapons, armor, shields.
She made all this stuff for Scylla. Wow, she must regret it now.
I don't think there's really much regret. I mean, she was still gratitude around to it, but something must have been done and we did it. We took her down.
Damn, this stuff is heavy.
The reassuring heft of Odvaha.
So it says we have gotten these smithing tools, the tools of Jahidi's old trade. While no one has ever used them in many a year, the metal still gleams underneath layers of dust. They are made from old vara and require great strength and skill to use effectively, a strength and skill that Jahidi demonstrated handedly when she forged the mighty Tantasila's armor. Yes, so that Odvara, that was the ore that we found just before going into Sila's castle, if you do remember that.
Jahidi spent all day every day hulking this shit around? What is she, part monster?
Don't judge a book by its cover. Haven't I heard that somewhere before?
Fuck off.
You found Jahidi's tools. Now fast travel back to Cipal.
All done?
So our first reward is a necklace called Nemeni Pishaha, a necklace made from Odvar ore by the formidable Jahidi, increases the effects of Sila's signature red magic. And there's even more extra information here. The necklace Jahidi made using Odvara ore and smithing tools Frey found in Praenos. Seeing Odvara ore for the first time in a long while caused Jahidi to reminisce about her time as Tantasila's armorer, and she told Frey that if she brought her the right tools, she'd reprise her role as craftsperson to the great and good. While it wasn't crafted with any specific motive in mind, the end result is a fine example of the traditional Praenosian style. Definitely looks one of the best necklace so far to be gathered in. Lots of designs around it, and most importantly as well is that I wonder if she's going to be able to create more stuff like this if we give her very rare and special resources layer.
What the hell is this?
What did you expect? A full suit of armor? You'd have needed a damn sight more ore for that.
No, it's cool, I just...
Like it or lump it, that's the last bit of smithing I'll be doing for a while. Probably won't even do you much good, but better than nothing, eh?
How come you gave up being a blacksmith anyway? Couldn't bear to help Scylla anymore after everything she did?
Quite the opposite. I wanted to help her more. We made a promise, and I wasn't about to let it be broken. Like I told you, I made all her gear. And on the day I finished her crown, we swore an oath.
Incredible. Who could doubt their purpose on the battlefield, dressed in such finery? Swear to me. Swear that you will continue to do all that you can to help protect our land.
I swear it. I'll fight. And I'll keep on fighting. For as long as I live.
For Athia.
For Athia. And not long after that, she lost her mind. The corruption came on so quickly, we barely stood a chance. So many died. What she did was unforgivable. But the oath we swore, that was pure and good and true. There's no way of knowing if she even remembered it by the end. But that wasn't going to stop me honoring it. When I walked away from Praenost, I walked away from smithing. What good had it done to help protect Athia after all? None. That's what. I came to Cipal, and I found new tools, new methods. And if I'm lucky, the people here will help me find a way to save Athia.
Killing Scylla. I was never sure if it was the right thing to do.
She was a warrior. She wanted to die in battle. That happened. And we've you to thank.
Well, that was definitely the best cutscene I've seen from the whole of this game so far. And it's not even main story related that you have to get yourself. It's an optional side quest, and I definitely feel that if this was more included in the main story of the cutscenes, I think I would like the cutscenes a lot more. Because yeah, that was just great. A lot of information with how the Archivist was connected to Sela, and saying that her pact was growing her stronger to protect Athia, and she knew that she was corrupted as well, Sela. And from what the Archivist did afterwards is that she's still crafting all of this to protect Athia, but giving it to Frey instead. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to be equipping this. Let's go to the necklace. That must have been one of the new ones I got before in one of the lands, because I'm looking at some of the names and I know I haven't equipped some of these right now. So this one, Nemeni Pri Saha. That's what we got right here. And apparently it's already locked. Like, there's no effects to it right now. We're supposed to be empowering the fire magic damage here, so we'll hold on to it.
She was a warrior. She wanted to die in battle. That happened. And we've you to thank.
Yeah, also, I can get to the other part, right? There was something that opened up. Was it Fountain Fields? It was Fountain Fields, and we can get open up to the other place, so we can get the skill. And then I look over here. Yes, this is where I need to go. Right here. And I think yeah, because this is also, because this was another thing that was pointed up. Uncharted Forest Beltry. So put 1 and 2 over there. So let's give this another try again. It's not telling us to go backwards, so it seems as though we can go here.
We're getting closer.
Alright, sweet. So now with the Belfry open up, we can see more of the land of this area now. So we got Tanta's Familiar Monument over in the Uncharted Forest. We've got the Locked Labyrinths. That's where we need to venture over to the journey. At that point in the main story, Uncharted Forest Refuge, Ruins of Tahiri, Photo Spot. Oh, and a new archive entry over here. Alright, here we go. First one is locked behind a door puzzle. It's a normal one. And that shall be completed. Alright, let's open this up. This one says Avoalet's misgovernment. Tanta's Prof's sense of fairness was warped to the point where she was driven to insist upon the same misery for all, forcing those from areas not yet afflicted by the corruption to move to those that were. Any who refused were executed, and when those who obeyed her edicts arrived at their destinations, of course they fell either to the corruption or to the base creatures that brought with it. So she didn't really care at all. She had no worries of just getting everyone brought down to the corruption.
Wonder where everybody went.
Yes, and I wonder if any of them survived.
Like these Prov soldiers that's trying to beat me up now?
Getting kind of sore.
Quick breather.
Alright, so here is the tower. Can we go in? No, it is locked. So we're gonna have to find another way in. Now, there is a little gap from here, so let's go in from this way.
What could make a
Hello, guys.
Something trying to get out in a hurry. Or in.
So we're gonna work our way from bottom to top here. Oh, look at this. We got a new cape. It's called Fortless. A cloak once worn by Tanta Prop, but that was made with 4 more occasions in mind. Improves the chance of inflicting critical hits when health is high. Now that is something I like.
Screams, Prov.
Why not try it on?
Sounds good. Yeah, we should try it on. Ah. So it is lighter in color, but still, you know, kind of similar to what we had before. I kind of prefer the old one though.
What's up?
What's this? What do we have here? So we've got Carbo Guild over here. Carbo Guild is over in Golden Hills, which we will be going to after this in Uncharted Forest. Oh, we're swinging into a nightmare. Over in the ruins of Calm. So we've got some new nail designs. It's called Amped, not the snowboarding game. A nail design is said to encourage cool under pressure, increases damage inflicted based on the number of nearby enemies. So if there's multiple enemies, this is whereby the increased damage does happen. Nice. But that all is done in the Ruins of Calm. Now it actually has a befitting name now, as it is all calm in these ruins. This one's a little tame one, isn't it? Took me a while to get up there. But we got it.
Aw, good kitty.
Goodness, you're a regular cat charmer.
So we have Aramak over here, one of Tanta Prop's familiars. She can usually be found padding quietly around Avoalet, seemingly uncowed by the break. Aramak used to help Prov with her trials by searching for evidence at crime scenes. She always behaved demurely and when conducting investigations in order not to attract unwanted attention, but it wasn't entirely clear if this was an act, even to Prov herself. So it's a trickster, TJ Detweiler. So it says improved critical hit rate when HP is now high can now be crafted/upgraded, and critical hits can restore health can now be crafted/upgraded. Awesome. We should actually do a critical hit build. So yeah, let's go to the upgrade first. I always like to go to the upgrade first. This is the stuff we have right now, and we need to actually boost up this red magic. Oh, you know what? Let's do the health first. Boost up the health. So improve the critical hit rate when HP is high. That's one. And then the next one I want to put down is just red magic 2% for now. That's what you have. And then the next one I want, you know, I'll drop this in. Look at that outside. Hope you kitty cats don't mind the tragic thunderstorm and color exchange effects here.
Yeah, I bet that hits the spot.
But yeah, we are definitely creating an audience of all these kitty cats. So many of them. But we didn't actually get their toys in here. There's no toys. They can only play the toys in Frey's room. They can't play their toys in here. That's so tragic. They should have been able to teleport their toys in here. So we've added the Golden Hills Southern Refuge in this spot. Sweet.
Might be a good chance to flex my skills.
I applaud your enthusiasm.
Let's flex away.
Let's look for treasure. There's gotta be treasure.
Let's hope it's particularly shiny.
Shiny and nice. That's how I like to see treasures. Oh, it's one of those tentacle sea creatures. This time, remember the first time we went into a labyrinth, it was like this as well. So if it is gonna be like this, we're gonna charge this up, and we need to get closer, don't we? I think he's gonna shoot that fire beam out right now. Oh, no, no, no. He's getting it from underneath. He's still standing there. Great. Oh, no, he's gone back down. Did that hit? I just want just a level 3 on it, and I think it should be down. Yes, gone. So that's 500 experience. Oh, this time is a inscription. To those who would seek to serve Athia, though Susurrus was weakened, he was not yet destroyed. I contained them for a time so that the people might rebuild. I patched their walls and mended their broken bones. Before long, they came to call me Tanta.
The first Tanta certainly sounds like a visionary.
Yeah, you can only wonder what you think about the Tantas today.
Indubitably so. Tantas aren't really much of goddesses, they're more like a monarchy. Protecting the people. So over here we've got a necklace called Trough. An ancient adornment that was hidden away in the deepest depths of a dungeon. Causes killer blows to charge surge magic, and when surge magic is fully charged, enemies are knocked to the ground more easily. Cool. There's so many assortments to so many of the necklaces around that gives you all these extra added effects. And even if you don't even want to wear these necklaces, you can just keep the effects and put it onto your favorite necklace, which that's one thing I do like. But man, this is so beautiful. I thought the other places in Avoalet was beautiful enough, like the water garden, but this is kind of bringing it all together. The flowing islands, the flowers, the purple around the Wallow trees, because they're not all fully corrupted yet. Still more around here. Look for Wallow trees to harvest sap from. Councilman trees shared the locations of some places in Avoalet Castle Town where Wallow trees might be found. Seek them out and see if there's any reason to be had. Interesting.
Well,
looks like definitely we're all getting closer to the main story quest.
It's a start. Come on, let's scout out some sap. Can't be that hard.
I'm still taking the detour away. We're not gonna go there as of yet. Trapov soldiers.
Yes.
We're in
What is it
Koibel.
about deserted houses?
Sounds like Croydon, but it's Koibel. So this one states the laws of Cipal. With the sudden loss of Athia's leaders and tens of thousands of refugees suddenly forced to coexist in close proximity, the councilwoman Avoalet quickly realized that a new legal and political system was needed for this new Cipal. Under the system she devised, the Council of Cipal, a pro-existent body coexisting of representatives from each realm appointed by the Tantas, would take charge of the city and establish a new legal code based on the laws of all the realms. While this union faced many growing pains in the years that followed, Cipal, as peaceful as it is today, is a testament to Avoalet's vision and leadership. Oh, right. So was this, oh yeah, so this is after the loss of the leaders. This is based around when the corruption did happen, and then he formed up Cipal and had this whole council thing. Okay, got it.
Look, it says Avoalet here.
Well, that's certainly given us some insight into how things used to be.
Is Avoalet the actual council leader? I really can't remember the names of those council
What's
people.
this?
I know of faces, but just not of names. A new government. The germ of the idea for Cipal's current mode of governance began to form when Councilwoman Avoalet was first fleeing Avoalet. Seeing the chaos around her, she realized that a set of guiding principles would be needed if she and her fellow refugees were to remain united in the absence of the Tantas. Of course, even suggesting such a thing to those still loyal to their beloved leaders was tantamount to heresy, and the council's early years were fraught with discord and difficulties. You know, it actually kind of makes sense with Avoalet being the leader, and she was formed in Avoalet because Avoalet is Tanta Prov. Tanta Prov was all about being a judge and seeing things right from wrong. So yeah, it kind of makes sense, and probably we're gonna get even more closer afterwards.
So Avoalet had to write all the laws?
The life of a council person is a tedious one indeed.
Health plus 5. Our maximum health has been increased. You know, to be fair, I haven't really paid too much attention to the maximum health bar down below. That's one thing I've not really paid too much attention to. But it has grown quite considerably large. Like if, you know, you look at the difference between my earlier parts of my health compared to how it is now, it does seem quite long. It's like Link all of a sudden grabbing all these hearts. That's one of my favorite parts when it comes to the Zelda games. Always grabbing the extra optional hearts here and there, even if it has to be with a gist of a complete walkthrough to actually even get it in the end. They're always so fun. I think with my last Ocarina of Time playthrough, I didn't get all maximum of it. I think I was like 19 or 19 and a half. Or did I probably just get the rest of it off stream? I can't really remember, but that's always my favorite part. Get all the maximum hearts to 20. I think it's a set of 20. And then afterwards, beat up Ganondorf.
Your chances?
Everything has been ticked off in Uncharted's Forest right now. And we need to make our way over to the Golden Hills. That's what we're going to be doing next.
The mob mentality.
Look at the size of that thing. It is called the Altered Aloneness. We certainly don't see creatures like this every day. It's covered with the same description, immune to a couple things. True. We're gonna have to welcome it with some crucibles here. Okay, I think it's ready to fly over to us. It is resistant, by the way, but our magical power is just super strong here. Can I bring this guy over to me? Nope, he's just trying to heal up again. We're not gonna allow that to happen.
Getting kind of
Awesome.
Quick breather.
Sir. Oh, I need to heal up as well. Now, where is the rest of them? Are they coming from inside this tower? Oh, wait.
Getting hit a little less?
I just got shot from somewhere.
What do you think I am? Superhuman?
Must be inside. Okay, let's just go in. I'm gonna go for level 1. Level 1 surge magic if I can. There we go.
Yeah!
Now, did I get the other dude? No, I did not. Let's go with a flame saber instead.
Yeah.
There's two to be defeated from here. We'll
Now
pick
it's
up the
time for me
treasure.
to
And
really
actually
get our
nearby
teeth
the
into
treasure,
it.
there's also an archive. So what is the archive detail now? It says Prob's power. Tanta Prov commands gravity itself, and with it, all that falls under its influence. She not need even dying to approach her foes, capable as she is of engaging them from afar, and keeping them there for as long as she pleases. Not without good reason is it said that those who step within a sphere of influence have little choice but to surrender themselves to fate. Okay, so I was gonna guess that Prav's power is gonna be all about water bending because her troops are all about just firing away water. But I guess water and gravity could mix in together.
Looks like they were researching Prav's powers.
Well, that might certainly be of use.
Means we have scanned around each of these floors, so there wasn't an extra archive. The archive was just on the top of the roof, just to learn more about Prav's power.
Almost there.
Roger that.
Roger that. As we are in Zephyr, gotta go scout the area. More or less take care of the enemies first. So this one is Avoalet's misjudgment. We thought the law was meant to protect the innocent, but when Prav lost her mind, she used it to do the opposite. She passed laws forbidding us from leaving Avoalet, even as the corruption encroached, and she executed anyone who broke those laws, no matter their reasons. The upshot? When the corruption and the monsters finally arrived, people stayed to be slaughtered rather than risk incurring Prav's wrath. Even with this whole corruption and the minds being insane out of control, is there a possibility that they wanted to do this in the way of from getting the corruption and the minds being hit? Like they have some sort of sanity behind them, that maybe if they did kill the rest of their people, they could have Athia be back to normal in one way.
They weren't allowed to leave?
Prav always was a stickler for the rules.
Okay, nugget to be collected, and there is a picture of Prav here. So it says, a painting of Tanta Prov in happier times. She appears calm, collected, and perfectly poised. While Prov was primarily known for a no-nonsense demeanor in the courtroom, those who had the privilege to interact with her privately reported that she was surprisingly gentle and an excellent listener. Her fairness and honesty earned her the full trust of her subjects, which in turn cemented their faith in every verdict she handed down. Certainly, every look, as what Frey said the first time he saw this picture over in Tantasila's castle, Frey thought that every look of these court judges looked the same with their demeanor around to it. Funny enough.
So this is what Prov looked like way back when.
Seems so. What do you make of the old her?
Not much, just they look like more peaceful times.
Funny that she has a different opinion as of now, because in Tantasila's castle, the main story-wise, as I said before, she said that every of them looked the same, more or less. Now she's just like, don't really care.
There's such a thing as relying on magic too much, you know.
This is not marked on the map.
Looks like this one hasn't.
This is ruins of Samay.
Better check it out quick then.
Got it, man. Oh, that's so good. All right, we got some new nail designs. It's called Jet, a nail design thought to encourage swiftness, so as the time before support magic can be used again. Okay, I'm picking these on. It's grabbed my interest.
All done.
So let's go into the nail section here. So these are the two nails I have right now. It's based around all spell damage plus 2% for Fatali. That can be knocked to the ground more easily. But I do want the support magic there. So what was it called? It was called... Jet. So use Jet instead. It's just so strange that they have a nail system, but you can't really go up close to see how the nails are, unless someone gives you like a first-person shot of nail Frey imposing that she's showing her nails to the camera.
Not too far now.
Which I haven't done yet. We're over at Carbol Guild, which we can't go in from the main door, which again, we're gonna have to find an entrance at the top somewhere. Brom Guild, that is really far out. Over at the Molderings. There's another photo. Avoalet, the good old days. A painting of a large simmering lake in Avoalet, a small town, can be seen on the far shore. Avoalet's crystal clear water was perhaps its most valuable commodity. Its high mineral content gave it a unique flavor, and it was highly prized in Athia's other realms. It was particularly popular in Praenos, where it was said to complement the harsh region's meat-heavy cuisine especially well. Oh my god, it's way better than Praenos. I've been enjoying Avoalet more so.
This place really used to be something, huh?
It still is. You up here. So this says Visions of Avoalet, another photo. A painting of an enormous bridge in Avoalet. Several people can seen crossing it, including a merchant hauling their wares to market. In the days before the break, Athians were free to travel between the realms as they pleased, and lenient regulations allowed trade to flourish. Merchants would simply declare their goods at checkpoints, and inspections were brief, if not non-existent. While it was theoretically possible for merchants to make dishonest declarations under such lax enforcement, very few dared break the law so close to the home of the tent of justice herself. Interesting. Yes, we have seen a lot of bridges scattered around of these places here, just like how the photo does show.
Ugh, just being in this place makes me miserable.
It's definitely not the most welcoming of realms.
I would say it's definitely way more welcoming than Praenos. We can increase our medicine pouch capacity along with our materials, so let's go and do that. That's actually equals to 20. And look at that. It says that already fully upgraded. That is the maximum limit for the medicine pouch. And this is also fully upgraded. Both of them finally done. We're seeing the end results with our maximum stuff over here. Pretty cool. Alright, it's time for the fort.
My ace in the hole.
It's a charge.
A passable display,
That's your idea of a compliment?
if you like.
So this one is called The Runner's Choice. Welcome to a vision of what once was Golden Hills. Frey must deliver the evacuation order to a cognizant guild that's being attacked by the Broken. We're gonna have to reach the destination within the time limit. The rewards is maximum 6 mana if we get the total score of 45,000 or more, led by Leading Bloom times 3. Alright, I want to give this a try. So it's kind of like a speed running time. Defeat enemies, get to the destination, and bammo. Try not to get hurt.
All right, let's just go for it.
Best not to overthink these things.
Use
eh?
this first. There's another one right by ourselves as well, which we need to flick around. I think this one's coming up next as well. Let me see if I can go through these trees. Yes, I can. Interesting. Yes, I can. Now, is there one on this side? I don't see it. Oh, snap. I just missed those enemies. This one has it. But yeah, so far, I feel as though we could have done better. What do we get at the end of it? I got a 3 times bonus. Yeah, so that 3 times bonus at the end of that last section just carried me. Because other than that, the beginning part was very slow. But yeah, we got all the manners. Leading Bloom has been rewarded. And we got the top rank. So this is the first belfry of the Golden Hills, which we should have taken first to clear up a better visual spot. I want my next points to be over there, so I need to find a way to get it. I think I have to go around over there to reach over there. But yeah, these are the stuff I've actually traveled from before. The cave is right nearby us. Into the Rockshade Cave. This one says it is the Two Little Shepherds Part 2. I'll take half the sheep to Janoon, you take the other half to Avoalet. Having reached a decision, the boys laughed happily, pleased with their shrewdness. But weeks later, when both returned home to Visora, their laughs had been replaced by bitter smiles. Without both brothers there to watch over them, a great number of sheep had run free. The boys learned a valuable lesson that day. Have 2 heads than 1? Okay, over to the next one. So this one, what is the title of this one? This one says Avoalet's Refugees, a detailed diary written to try and keep track of time in the dark of the cave in which the author was hiding. They seem to have fled from a village somewhere, and judging by the writing, they were living in a constant state of terror and barely surviving on a diet of mushrooms and reeds. The writer mentions Ballet, who seems to have been of some existence in theirs and others' escape. Ah. So as for Janoon, for the escape for the others in Auden's father's case, the people to be surviving to be going over to Cipal was kind of led by Ballet to helping them out.
Hey, look, we know that name.
Well, Avoalet was her home once upon a time.
Which we have learned of earlier.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Alright, we've finally reached it. The last spell for Tantasila's magic. we have been given the rush. Flow even faster with a roll time button press. Press B at just the right moment. I see. So from this demo example, as soon as you see the red all around it, you just press B again. You get a boost of speed. So we'll be accepting this. It says use Fush 15 times for the rewards for restores stamina to max and red magic +1. So let's see and give this a go.
Close?
Not really, no.
That's the first one. Takes a while for it to adjust, but it's got a nice window to just activate as well.
Another one for the books.
All done.
Literally.
We've got rewards, stores stamina to the max, and red magic +1. As yes, we have gotten everything of Tanta Sealer's magic over here. Well, can't wait to actually get Prav's magic next. And this is the scale of the castle town that we need to get to now with our main journey. So yeah, this is the place whereby we'll be collecting more of the Wallow tree properties in this direction.
Are we there yet?
Not long now.
Alright, so this is one of the first trees that we can actually get the resources out. Unable to harvest any resin.
Shit, no luck.
Can't be that hard, she says.
Just shut the fuck up for a second. Okay, think. The tree in Cipal was all dried up, right? So the resiny ones probably won't look like that.
Well, all I see is trunks, leaves, blue bits.
Wait, didn't Bob say something about blue? Something, it's the hue of blue and the bloomers too. That was his catchphrase, right? Maybe it's a clue.
Or maybe it was the meaningless rambling of a madman.
I would actually take Koff's side on that because it really was a madman when he's actually saying stuff like that.
Oh, whoa, what the fuck happened to this place? Looks like they had a huge earthquake and then gravity lost its shit.
This is what happens when a Tanta's power goes haywire. Be prepared for even more twisted terrain ahead.
As if I needed any more reasons to steer clear of this woman.
Oh, true. Yeah, the actual terrain has actually changed, and it feels like gravity has erupted in this place here. Now that they mention it.
On it!
Alright, so it's just a photo of the tree, one of the trees, and that makes it 32.
No resin in this tree either. Is there something in Bob's rhyme we're missing?
It's the hue of blue and the bloomers too.
The bloomers. Wait, I think he means flowers. So not just the blue veins, but flowers as well.
I suppose that could be it. That or the old loons rubbing off on you.
Only one way to find out. Take a load up.
What's this on this bench? It says the dreaded trial by water. Tantaprov once strove to offer justice even to those deemed incontrovertibly guilty, or were given to the right to a trial by water in place of the punishment of the crime of which they were accused. The trial was a chance to prove one's innocence once and for all, but so feared was it that a few were brave enough to face it, choosing instead to see out their sentence no matter how harsh. So a water trial challenge. That looks to be the next trial that we're going to be fighting against Prov, isn't it? We get to her. Oh, what is that? It's a gigantic water bubble. Is that where Prov's hiding?
Nice.
Possible.
Think here. There's an archive over here right now. This one says, a city grows in Avoalet. A great river runs through Avoalet, and its mouth stands the castle in which its rulers have long dwelt. Oh yeah, that's where Prav is. Grain from the lands upriver was sent down to the city beneath the castle and then onward out to the sea. In time it grew to be vibrant trading hub. Its cheerful, lively atmosphere standing in stark contrast to the severity of the castle, a fact often remarked upon by those brave enough to make such an observation.
Flowers. This one must be full of resin.
Careful now. Haste makes waste.
That's all right. Look, just one little cut right here. And okay. Whoa. Whoa. That was a close one.
Well, I can't have you dying out here and leaving me stranded.
Yeah, maybe save me before the fall next time.
I don't have to save you at all. I leave you of my own free will, not because I...
Yeah, whatever.
Now free will to be
Bob
adjusted.
was trying to tell us something. I'll have to thank him when I get back.
Not so fast. We can't go back to Cipal without more resin.
Find more Wallow trees. You found some Wallow resin, but you need more before you can head back. Continue on into Avoalet and find more Wallow trees. That must mean that the gate is now open.
Perhaps through that door. So much for going unnoticed.
Huh? Whoa! I don't want to fight. Okay, I just came to get some Wallow resin and then I'm gone. Over and out.
Dr. Prophet summoned you. She wishes to talk.
Yeah, okay, that's not gonna happen. I go with you, it ends bad for me. So I'm just gonna go walk through this door.
They have offered an alternative to fighting. You could turn yourself in.
Hard pass.
I mean, of course, request an audience.
I am not requesting an audience with someone who enjoys dismembering people.
Then you'll have to keep fighting. They're only giving as good as they get. I'm trying to de-escalate and diffuse. Come to a place of non-violence.
Wow, how very zen of you. Let me tell you, I come to a place of me or them. And I think me.
Suit yourself. We're surrounded.
Not anymore.
How many of them are there?
Oh yeah, shoot. There's more. I thought that was it.
Ooh. My ace in the hole. Ugh. Oh. This'll do it. Let's do some damage.
Alright, Frey's maximum stamina is increased. Auden joy. An extra one.
Nice.
But yeah, so much to say about these previous cutscenes whereby our Frey looks like a novice by dropping off the tree. I feel as though, like, when you go from side path, it feels as though she brags about how strong she is, but then in that cutscene, it just feels as though we haven't really even touched much of Cuff's powers and magic. Even Tantasila there. But yes, we need to look for some more Wallow trees.
Back there?
What shit?
The shit about surrendering myself to them. It was distracting and it almost got me killed.
That was not my intention.
Oh, so what was your intention? Why the hell do you want me to request an audience with Prav?
The Tunters rarely leave their throne rooms. I was thinking that if you give yourself up, it might draw her out. Once she's broken cover,
You better not say then you kill her.
then you kill her.
I mean, it's kind of what Cuff always wanted anyway.
Right on the money.
Like, I like how Frey wants to get out of the situation, but she's always getting closer to it anyway.
getting kind of sore.
Quick breather.
Where you guys going?
Bullseye.
Come over here. I can do more of these come here's. I got an extra one. Huh?
Okay.
Please just say
That's
this
it.
is just... Oh, this is a break storm? Ah. Okay, looks like we gotta get out of here. I mean, we can still fight around these guys, but we won't be able to explore anywhere from here at all. That sucks.
Good.
That was like a completely new enemy. Like a slithering
damn.
snake. Ravenclaw. It's sort of a pared down autistic rendering of a bear, isn't it? I don't see no bear comparisons. But while it may look insubstantial, I advise you not to get on the receiving end of any of his attacks. Definitely one to rear down from afar. Aha.
Yep.
Like that?
Look at the size of that Wallow tree. That bad boy would make the record books for sure.
Bad boy?
Never mind. Let's just say I think we're good for resin.
You're about to enter the next phase of Frey's adventure. Make sure you're ready before you continue. I'm ready. I can't do anything in this brick storm, so we're gonna have to continue on from here. You've harvested as much Wallow resin as you need. So it says here, Wallow resin. Wallow resin is typically amber in color, but turns a vivid blue when the tree is in bloom. It is considered sacred by all Athians, who believe it represents the lifeblood of the land. As such, the act of harvesting it, which causes the Wallow tree to wither and die shortly afterward, has long been forbidden by law. Ah, so it just dies after when you actually harvest it.
There we go. That should be enough.
She's right inside.
And there I was, thinking you were serious about your non-violent solution.
Prague doesn't deserve your mercy.
I've said it once before, but apparently it bears repeating. Not going to happen. I'm not gonna kill her.
But if you don't kill this mad woman, everyone in Cipal could die. You have a gift that no one else possesses. It's your duty to use it. The people need your help.
Not my problem. Look, I'm gonna take the Wallow resin back to Cipal, save Break Bob, and get the fuck back to New York. Done and done.
You know, countless people will suffer and die because of Prague, don't you? Are you really going to abandon them at their most vulnerable? Yes, I see. Like mother, like daughter.
Fuck you. That's
True? No, fine. Let's be on our way then, shall we? Come on, let's go back to Cipal with you. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah. Motherfuck!
Is there a problem?
Maybe I can reason with her. She's the taunt of justice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll ask her to stop the break, and everybody wins. Right?
The logic is so wrong. She's dealt with councilwomen countless times, and none of them have been able to reason with her.
My name's Frey Holland. Prov summoned me. Can you take me to her?
You are charged with the murder of Tante Sila. Bring her in.
And also another thing to add on to it is that all these minions of Prov, they actually have a voice to their name. The soldiers with Tante Sila were all quiet, and they were just doing their duty just to bring, well, they didn't even try to bring her in, they just tried to kill her, isn't it? Off of her head. Chapter 7 done, we roll into chapter 8. The truth will out. Wait, are we gonna be trying out the water trial here? I want to have a look at that.
Not what I was expecting. Anything you want to tell me about Prov before I face her?
Prov is the arbiter of truth. There's no use lying to her. She can see through any falsehood.
So you're saying her superpower is a law degree and a bullshit radar?
No, it's much more than that. She can do other things as well.
Other things, huh? Well, that's clear as mud. Thanks.
Oh yeah, and just before the cutscene ended, when they was actually mustering to each other, Cuff did mention like mother, like daughter. So that shows that we may be seeing Frey's mother in the picture sometime soon.
What? What
Pale interloper, bold upstart, so fair of face, yet black of heart. Your eyes tell all, lay bare your lies. Pray, come, in judgment be baptized.
Oh, I didn't come here to be judged. I came here to talk. Look, will you stop destroying the city and leave the people alone?
Such certitude, such righteous poise, yet all is demon solid noise.
Shit, alright, if you're gonna rhyme everything, then just kill me now.
Dissemble not. Confess your crime. Atanta, slaughtered in her prime.
She ordered her soldiers to attack innocent people. Children died.
And have you proof to back this claim? Or do you merely run from blame? Pray, come, stand trial, let truth be heard. Bear witness with both deed and word. If pure you are, there's naught to fear. If devil solid, all must hear.
Okay, look, lady, I'm kind of in a rush here, but clearly this isn't going
A
anywhere.
tale of woe, a severed past, a child let go, returned.
Child let go? What the fuck are you talking about?
No! 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 Quiet! 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 I am the asker of questions. You are the answerer. Do you understand? Consort of demons!
Okay, what I said about the rhyming thing, I don't mind it so much anymore.
I said quiet! I seek to know, child, nothing more. I crave fact, not settled score. So trust yourself unto the scales. By judgment's test, the truth prevails. You know the truth of what you hear. Admit it, the way forward's clear.
Oh, Crystal.
Today we hear the case of one Frey on trial for the crime of tanticide. Specifically, the senseless slaughter of the mighty Tantasila. May her essence find its rest.
How do you plead?
If you plead guilty, they'll execute you immediately.
Not guilty.
Lies! And yet more monstrous lies! She drowns! No more of this! She dies!
What? I thought you said if I pled not guilty, she wouldn't kill me. Wait, I declare a mistrial.
Mistrial. That's what the demon said. We must honor such a declaration. Always. Must we? We must. Then another trial must be called. A trial by water.
Yes! A trial by water!
Let's see how long your lies sustain you.
I thought there was two laughters coming from two different people there. But yeah, now I'm just trying to think about who's more local. Her or Auden's father?
Now come, face the time-honored test. If innocent, dispose your best.
What? How is that a trial by water?
Succeed and execution's paid. Succumb and your crime's price is paid. Your journey ends here if you fail. Your only choice then, to prevail.
Damn. I thought courts in New York were bad. But whatever. Bring it.
I've been waiting for this.
The trial begins. Your stage awaits. Come, thrust unto the hand of fate.
So all we have to do is beat this little lot?
Won't even break a sweat. Gotcha.
That's what I want to do.
By cleansing waters, evil's purged. Thus proven
What's next?
innocent.
Wait, how did she summon all these goats here?
Any more minions you want to send my way? I'm getting bored.
Do resist the urge to provoke her.
Please. These are minor league baddies at best. Ooh. Got one for ya.
All right, that's it.
Bring in the pain.
Let's click this up before the next select come on. Oh, damn. I missed it. Alright, it's the scale ladies.
Okay, I admit it.
You know
This is
what?
getting pretty
I think
fucking
it is
tiring.
time for a bit of Crucible action right now.
Yep. There.
Oh, you guys over there? Oh, yeah, I'll come to you guys.
Right in this. All I want is to help those people.
Foul demon! Your shameless hypocrisy is as vile as your lie. She has a case. I sense her plight. A fair trial is her due. Her right. Right? She has no right. Preposterous! Ridiculous!
Honestly, I don't really understand what mumbo jumbo she's kind of squirm at. All I'm just trying to do is just focus on taking these guys down. About time he showed up.
All right. Cut the bullshit. Just promise me you will stop attacking the people of Cipal, and I'll gladly fuck off.
The trial is past. Now justice done. The law dictates thy freedoms last forever. You will die in this watery prison, girl.
What?
But no, this cannot, will not stand. The Tanta's word sustains the land. Exactly! Which is why there must be no mercy for a Tanta killer. None!
Okay. You guys clearly have some stuff to discuss.
Silence! One more word, and you will lose your tongue!
Oh, yeah, that seems fair. Score another one for justice.
Insolent, unrepentant, murderous creature. You will rot here forever. Forever!
Sadly, I don't think we'll be getting out of this without another fight. Looks like you've
Whoa,
robbed her
whoa,
enough to
whoa,
finally
whoa!
let you do
Back
her own
away,
thing.
back away! All I want to do is just see what you got about yourself. Tanta Prov. At least we faced the Tanta of Justice herself. Her ability to manipulate gravity is rather troublesome, but at least you've got me to help you. So how about we do the punishing just for a change?
I really didn't want to fight
Sure.
another Tanta.
Well, you had no choice.
We got a
She
lot of
wasn't
setup
gonna
here.
listen to
Oh,
reason.
that was the wrong one to set up for. Oh, what are you doing?
She's distracted. Now's your chance.
Oh, leave me be. No more punishment shall be meted out today. Collusion!
All right,
You
level
are
3.
in league with the
How much is this
accused.
gonna pull out? Oh, just that much.
Silence!
Okay, beacon. Let's go with that. Oh boy.
Not
How about charge?
again.
Can I get
The
you from
verdict
here?
is
Oh, I can.
passed. The accused must be acquitted. The accused guilty. Ah, no more.
No more.
My judgment is final!
Okay, so
out
we're
of the
going
water,
upside down.
quickly.
Oh, okay, let's go on one of the platforms. Let me get her locked on if I can. Oh boy. It's pushing me down. Whoa.
Fly.
I see. Oh no, not again. Oh no, my stamina.
She's going to attack. Get out of the water.
Oh, get out of
She's
it.
gathering her power. That huge spear. She's going to make it explode.
What? Okay.
Can I
Destroy the
grab you?
giant spear.
Okay, I can
Got
get you from
it.
here.
All right.
I think I need Felicite for this. How bizarre. The idea that she has gravity to manipulate. Maybe it's that she can't manipulate ourselves, but just the gravity around us.
Demon, I will end you! Enough. It is time to move on. Dear sister, oh, the price she pays. Her daughter lost. Her loving gaze.
Daughter, what are you talking about? Tell me, what does that mean?
The demon. Child of Sinta. Child of...
Child of Sinta, what? What's happening?
Rav is dead. I'd assume that most of her enchantments died with her.
And?
And so we're about to get very wet indeed.
So Frey's mom is a Tanta? Hey, new skills. We can now use Prov's magic. Yeah, that's what was pointing down to that direction from the cutscene, right? Frey's mother being Tanta center, so that's going to be the last of the Tantas that we're going to have to fight. Because I'm feeling that Olas is going to be next, isn't it? So that has been completed, trial by Tanta. I found like an oddball type of fight. You know, the whole scenario onto it. It didn't even feel like she was fighting us. It was just kind of like delay of the gravity to be used. And she was just being wrapped around how she's speaking. It clearly seems that she was trying to talk to herself with someone else in point as well. Maybe there was some sort of sanity in her, but then the other side is like, no, I'm getting scared because you are Tanta's daughter and blah, blah, blah. Trying to prove that there's a extra story at this point here, which we're going to be learning later. So we're on towards chapter 9, the breaking point.
Did you know?
No what?
All of that child is sent to shit. Did you know?
Are you saying you believed that mad woman?
I don't know.
I mean, if it is indeed the truth, I can't imagine the turmoil you must be going through.
Wait. Does that mean she could still be somewhere in Athia?
I believe it could, yes.
Whatever. Whoever she is, she's still the monster who abandoned her baby.
Come along now, Frey. Chin up. How do I address you now, by the way? Is it your worship, your highness, Dane?
Shut the fuck up.
That's my girl.
Child of Sinta. Now, our companion Kelf is definitely,
Hey, Kelf.
well, I'd say someone that has not known anything about this at all. To be a lie. He's a guy being hiding it over. I would not even be surprised if Cuff is being the father with this time as well. Like, I never really came from a different place. I was really your father. I also abandoned you. Now I'm actually on your risk. So I'm Tanta Sinta's daughter?
Are you all right?
Got a lot on my mind. Still can't stop thinking about what Prov said. None of this makes sense. My mother, who happens to be a powerful sorceress, left me by the side of the road in another dimension?
I can't pretend to understand the motives of the mad. I will say there was plenty of trouble brewing between the Tantas at the time. They were already well along the road to ruin.
It's just so messed up.
Perhaps if we were to find her, she might help you understand it all.
No, fuck that. There is no way I want to meet her.
Understandable, I suppose.
Yeah, so why don't you just tell us now, Cuff? So the break doesn't affect me?
Anyway, at least we have an idea now of why the break doesn't affect you like it does everyone else.
But does that mean I'll eventually go crazy too?
Interesting question, and one that I'm sure will be answered in time.
Great. You mean the only way we find out is when I start losing my mind?
Precisely.
Well, that's comforting.
Did you have an alternative method in mind?
Look, just let me know if I start acting weird, okay?
With pleasure. Although your behavior does tend toward the eccentric most of the time. I do hope I'll be able to tell.
Very helpful, Cuff, very helpful.
So the more she loses her insanity, that's when the break will affect her. Not the other common means of how the others are being affected by the break. So, was I meant to find you?
I'm starting to feel like finding you in that shop was no coincidence.
You think higher powers were at work?
Well, I'm not one for fairy tales or religion or anything like that. But for some reason, I feel like I was destined to meet you, Cuff.
Well, again, Cuff is not going to respond to us at this point. He doesn't want to be the backseer. Let's see. Prov's magic. Frey has absorbed Tanta Prov's magical powers and can now use her spells and abilities. As a result, a new skill tree can be now accessed via the magic section of the main menu.
More new powers.
Yeah, from Prov this time.
Well, shall we try them out?
Yes, we shall. So let's check into the magic section. The first one says Bolt. Fires a bow of water, then hangs around until a charged shot is released, at which point is expended to increase damage. What's that? Pew pew pews. We've got Fan Bolt level 1. Fires a spray of magically linked arrows out in front of you, dealing damage over the entire area they cover. Interesting. Glide. Manipulate gravity in order to skim across the surface of water. This was the one I was thinking of, and I've seen this before, whereby this is really going to help us in those areas where there's lots of sea and we can just glide around as if we're just surfing around. It's really cool. Cataract level 1 spins up a watery vortex that sucks in enemies, damaging them as they do so. Oh, it's like a gravity well. We've got Nida, sends a poisonous column of water snaking toward the enemy that can envenomate those it strikes, so poison them. Maelstrom summons a watery pillar in the designated spot that protects against ranged attacks. Okay, so it protects against it, but does it also damage enemies. So that's going to be something to be used against the soldiers, right? When we use Maelstrom layer. We got Broom, which we do. Okay, so all these ones we just need to start learning now. So Broom, attack that kicks up, obscure, and spray around the enemy, making it hard for them to spot you. So Fog, we're gonna learn that. That's one, and then also it goes to Ego afterwards. Emits a watery barrier over a wide area, sending nearby enemies flying. We have Ablution. Causes a purifying rain to fall that can cure status ailments that slow stamina recovery. Okay, so the next new areas that we see stamina recovery to be falling at, we can get that to be resolved there. Then we have Inundation, heightens the senses, improving the critical hit rate of Frey spells. Oh, awesome. Cataract at level 2. Which is going to be firing extra vortexes, so we level up this. And then where's level 3? Level 3 is over here. So I feel as though these are the surge magic, right? The cataract. What about over down here? Obliterate. An attack which forms an enormous ball of water in which the enemy is trapped. Striking the ball causes an area damage dealing explosion. Up and away! Frey leaps high into the air while unleashing watery attacks. Supplying of projectiles is then replenished as she simultaneously switches to Prob's magic. Oh, and it also has LB, RB, and A, meaning it's kind of similar to how the whip works with the spidey senses. This is going to be another fortitude of traversing through the environment. Okay, interesting. Now we're going over to the attack side. So we did see Fan Bolt before. We're just going to be... Oh, this is a new one. Chain Bolt. Fires an arrow upon charging and upon release. If both strike in the same place, bonus damage is dealt. Okay. So 2 coming at once there. Have to check that out. But yeah, we'll just get these levels added in. And this is Fan Boat level 2, which we will learn. Awesome. So this is a question mark. Cluster Boat level 1. Fires an arrow which breaks up in midair, raining down bolts that deal damage over a wide area. And then we'll just get level 2 and level 3 learned as well. So that takes care of that all. That's about, you know, over 1,000 of our mana world to be used. The question mark says float, manipulate gravity in order to soften any fall. Interesting, in air. So we no longer need to use that whip anymore. We just press A and then we can just drop down. Kind of similar to how Cuff used to soften Frey's fall in that one cutscene earlier. We got Alb, drastically reduces the damage caused by a single incoming unblockable or piercing attack. Interesting. And then lastly, Fortify allows you to use your crafting skills to increase the amount of which a cloak or necklace improves your defense. Which we have not used much of defense, to be fair. But that's also another skill to be learned. So yeah, 3 question marks, which I think one of them we found, and one of the Founts of Blessings, right? One across the Windy Hills, yes. Inner Visoria, and then this one is a Visorian Plateau. So for us to change our magic, we need to go to the right and over here. This is how it looks like. It kind of just follows around. Interesting. So yeah, it looks looks like we're gonna be testing all of this next time, along with actually looking into the challenges and getting that done so we can grow our magic even stronger with our water magic that we can do with the manipulation of gravity. As we now head over back into Cipal so we can actually save Auden's father, because we've actually got the resources, and also try out some really cool spells along the way.
Not the most welcoming of
So, with everyone that have actually seen this, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.